Gerard Kelly writes, "When the night is deep, with the sense of Christmas and expectancy hangs heavy on every breath, behold, I stand at the door and knock. And when the floor is knee-deep in discarded wrapping paper and new books are opened at page 1 and new toys are already broken, behold, I stand at the door and knock. When the family is squashed elbow to elbow around the table and the furious rush for food is over, and the only word that can describe the feeling is full, behold, I stand at the door and knock. And when Christmas is over and the television is silent for the first time in 2 days, and who sent which card to whom is forgotten until next year, behold, I stand at the door. And when the nation has finished celebrating Christmas without Christ, a birthday without a birth, the coming of a kingdom without a king, and when I'm forgotten, despised, rejected, crucified, behold, I stand." Gerard Kelly uses a quote from Revelation to great effect in his poem, "Behold, I Stand." He uses words to create in our imagination a picture for us to contemplate. He points to the hustle and bustle of Christmas, illustrating the very best in us: family and sharing of gifts, food and goodwill, fun, lights and laughter. It's an illustration of a season, life in all its busyness, life on our side of the door, noisy and packed. As you read verse by verse, you begin to see the genius of Gerard Kelly's poem flows out of what is absent, the empty place, where something that should be isn't. The missing element makes its appearance in 3 simple words: behold, I stand. We're asked to pause and listen for the birth of a child, the coming of a king, for the inauguration of a kingdom, for a knock at the door that heralds Christmas in all its true glory. What Gerard Kelly paints so eloquently in words finds parallel equal in eloquence by the pre-Raphaelite artist William Holman Hunt, but this time in oils. Taking a similar theme, Jesus, the light of the world, stands lamp in hand, knocking at the door of the heart, represented by an overgrown and hinge-rusted door. Like the poem, what gives meaning to this painting is that there's something missing, something that should be isn't. In the case of the painting, there's no latch on the door. The story goes that fellow artist Ruskin laughed and pointed out that for all Holman Hunt's detail, he'd forgotten something so obvious as a latch. Holman Hunt tells him the latch is not forgotten. It's on the inside of the door. It's for the occupants to open the door to the one who knocks. So too with Gerard Kelly's poem. We're asked to listen for the one who knocks, to take no notice of the one who stands outside our celebrations. It's not always easy in a busy house to hear the knock at the door, especially so when we're busier than usual, Christmas time, for instance. But what is a birthday without a birth? A kingdom without a king? A Christmas without a Christ? All can be changed in a moment if we heed the one who stands outside, if we heed the knock, if we open the door and invite him who will make our Christmas truly complete. The baby, the king, the kingdom, Emmanuel, God with us. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Revelation says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock, and if anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and eat with him, and he with me. The one who conquers, I will grant him to sit with me on my throne, as I also conquered and sat down with my Father on his throne. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches." I pray you'll find time to laugh, room to love, peace to listen. I wish you all the joy that the season brings. Much blessings to you all.